Hey, Wednesday. Today, I wanted to take a minute out to share with you how exactly I am taking control of my health. And before I'm going to show you how, I'm going to just let you know I jumped back on plan on Monday for the third or fourth time. Mentally needing to get prepared. So this week I actually did some homework and I did a little work. What do they call it? A little workshop is what I did. Mental workshop. I got into my mental game, and a couple of the questions that I got to ask myself: what are you looking for? What are you trying to create? And why are you here? I keep coming back to, I got to get on track with my health. I got to get back on track with my health. And the reality is I keep sliding off because I'm not really clear on what that looks like. And I am healthy. I'm at a healthy weight and I'm at a healthy BMI. So when I'm saying, oh, I want health, I don't have a clear direction of what that looks like for me. So the workshop for me actually got to go a little deeper. And many times when we're working with clients, we start from a place of what I don't want. I don't want to be exhausted all the time. I don't want to be obese. I don't want have to go buy a new pair of pants. I'm thinking of all the things that I said back in 2015 when I started the journey that got me started on the path. And in 2022, what's compelling me to move forward? And I had to shift some language. And I'm going to invite you to think about this: is instead of focusing on what I don't want, I'm going to invite you to do what our workshop did, and that is to flip the script. What do you want? And so they always say it's the opposite of things you don't want. So one that I wrote, and it matters to me right now because things aren't all in alignment, but I want to be able to go into my closet and know that any single thing I picked up out of there is going to fit me. I'm going to feel confident and comfortable. Yeah. So that's something I want. I don't want to have to worry about my body. When I'm emotionally worrying about how I look or how I feel or energy or brain fog or all that stuff, I'm focusing on myself, and it's really hard then to focus on other people in my life. And I want to be that fully present, fully engaged grandma that's doing things. Or this week I have 3 hiking events. We had one yesterday, we have one tomorrow, and I have one on Saturday. It's actually a 5-miler on Saturday. I'm kind of excited. I haven't done a 5-miler, 5K. I don't even know what they call it, but I've run in Frontenac State Park, and I'm really excited to sign up for that. But I'm creating these things in the season of, even with a lot of stuff going on in my life, but I want to continue on this path of enjoying being able to get outside and feeling vibrant and alive and being able to be fully present. So that's important for that. I'm not worried about my body or myself, that I can actually take the focus off myself when I'm in good congruency with my health. It's not just the weight, but what that means and what it represents. I wanted to be, and these are things I wrote when I did the little workshop. If you want me to help you walk through that, I'd be glad to. But I want to be a fun, flirty person with my spouse. I want to continue on that. I want to be able to be fully engaged and present, laugh and have fun. So those are the things I wanted to write. And then to the next step, I have a doctor's appointment next week. I want to be down 5 pounds. I want my lab work to look back as it's been in the very excellent zone. So I'm looking forward to getting the results that my labs are still in excellent shape, that I'm down that 5 pounds. I'm feeling just like in my zone. I want to overcome my emotional stuffing. Yeah. It's an area where I struggle still 7 years later, that when life comes at me, I want to stuff the emotions down, and I do that with food. So how can I shift that? So I'm working on managing my stress, managing the things that come at me in a healthy way. So that's an area where I want to grow in this season. In this next couple months, I'm going to be working on my mental health and finding new ways, or getting stronger with my flex muscle on the things I have been learning, because we have a lot of tools. If I'm using them, they work. I want to be sexy, flirty, playful, fun, fully present, grandma, mom, wife, sister, coworker, friend. Writing this stuff out for me helps me to get some clarity, so that as I'm making these choices, days 1, 2, 3, 4, getting into fat burn, feeling really good, are going to help compel me to keep going to what I really want to create. And in a workshop, that was the one thing that I really enjoyed. And I had to just go back and be reminded of this stuff, because I've learned it over and over. It's not once and done. It's not once and done. But getting really clear on what you want and why you want it is such an important part. Why does all this stuff matter? I turned 60 this year, and I want this decade to be the best decade of my life. And I want to set my course for coming into my 70s and 80s and 90s in a healthier place, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. And what I do today sets me up to have the wins tomorrow. So the temporary things I might be setting aside right now for what I really want in the lifelong is what moves the dial for me forward. So right now, I am looking for 10 people who want to lose 10 to 30 pounds by the end of the year, who have some really serious goals that they want to work on mindset, work on habit change, work on changing the trajectory of your health, level up. I don't know what that looks like yet for you, but I am looking for 10. I have room for 10 people that I want to have join me on this journey. Come along with me. Come play in the pool. Get your feet wet. And let's see where this takes you. Happy Wednesday.